Hello and welcome to the Festive Savvy Corner. If you're new here, my name is Alisa and I'm so pleased to have you on the channel. I make videos about personal and business finances, financial well-being and money mindset. If you're not new, hi and thanks for stopping by again. Today I'm coming to you with another video that is Christmas related. We already talked about budgeting for Christmas presents and managing your money when it comes to buying food and social engagements. In this video, I want to give you some suggestions for Christmas gifts that don't cost a lot of money, if anything at all. By the time this video comes out, we will be 1 week away from Christmas. If you haven't put a budget in place for gift shopping and therefore you have no dedicated funds for such purchases, the worst thing you can do is to deplete your savings or go into debt. Instead, I want to suggest that you get creative with your presents. Here are 5 ideas of gifts that won't break the bank. The first idea is to do some DIY and create unique handmade gifts that you can't find anywhere else. The great thing about DIY is that you can customize the gifts according to the personality and taste of the person receiving them, which adds a nice touch and will probably be appreciated. You can look at making candles in mugs or in teapots. These are a 2-in-1 gift because after burning the candle, the recipients will be left with the mug or the cup. You can personalize the gift by choosing a mug with a funny message, a Christmas mug or a vintage teacup, and you can choose the scent of the candle by mixing in essential oils into the wax mixture. There are plenty of videos of how to make candles on YouTube, so give it a search if you want to see a tutorial. Other DIY ideas include knitted scarves or hats, Christmas decorations, t-shirts and mugs with funny messages or pictures imprinted on them, and baking. Yes, baking. If you have friends or family members who are intolerant or allergic to certain ingredients, baking some biscuits or cookies for them will be much appreciated and such a lovely gesture. You can also look at creating Christmas hampers, either food, wine and cheese ones, chocolate and bubbly. There are so many options to choose from. The great thing about hampers is that you can gift them to a couple or a family, and therefore you don't have to buy them individual presents. Again, look up DIY Christmas gift ideas on YouTube if you need more inspiration and tutorials. Please don't neglect handmade gifts. They are one of the most cost-effective options and can make really great presents. The second idea I have for you is to gift books. Books are probably one of my favorite things to receive, not just as Christmas, but any time of the year. I have a soft spot for them. A book costs on average £10. Of course, the price might fluctuate depending on how niche the subject is and whether it's a technical book or not, if it's a limited or very rare edition and so on. But what I'm talking about here are mainstream books that you can buy in a bookstore or on Amazon and which don't cost a lot of money. There are some amazing books out there, and with a bit of research you can ensure that your choice will satisfy anyone's taste and preference. If you want to take this gift up a notch, you can also add a beautiful or inspirational bookmark or even a pound note as a bookmark. That would be an original way of gifting money. You can also add some nice tea into the mix and you create this experience where the person receiving the book will be reading it whilst drinking a cup of tea, and you have a very lovely gift. I will share with you a few of my favorite books. These represent my taste and the type of books I like to read, so take it as an example rather than a suggestion. I will leave links to all of the books I've shown in the description box below, together with links for some interesting bookmarks. If you want me to do a separate video on my favorite books and the ones I recommend, please let me know and I will be happy to do so. Okay, moving on to idea number 3, which is to gift experiences instead of things. What do I mean by this? Instead of buying a product or a thing for someone, you can gift them your time and attention by organizing an experience you can both participate in together. Examples include organizing a hike with your friends or a movie night, cooking together and then having a nice dinner at home, organizing a spa day at your place or their place. The cost of these gifts will be the cost of petrol, ingredients or products you will use for pampering, but what the recipient of the gift will receive is much more valuable than that. We are so busy these days that we don't have a lot of time to spend with our family and friends. So imagine dedicating an entire day or an afternoon to having a meaningful conversation and spending quality time together. This is priceless and probably more difficult to organize than buying a gift, especially if you're an extremely busy person. And your loved ones will for sure appreciate the effort. The fourth idea is to gift someone your skills. If you are very good at something that you know your friends or family don't like doing, you can offer to do it for them as a Christmas present. In my case, for example, I can offer to help my friends submit their tax return or organize their financial paperwork. I'm a chartered accountant, so these are things that come naturally to me, but that some of my friends absolutely hate. It's likely that they'll have to pay someone to do it for them anyway. So I know that offering to do it myself saves them a lot of hassle and money, and they will be delighted. What skills do you have that could be useful for your friends? I'm not talking about technical skills only here. Maybe you are very organized and tidy, and your best friend isn't. How valuable would it be for you to offer to organize their closet, for example, or to help them declutter their home or their office? Get creative with how you can use your skills, and you have the potential to create some really lovely and original gift ideas that actually don't cost a lot, and you get to spend time with your friends or family whilst you're delivering these presents. And finally, the fifth idea is to consider repurposing gifts. You might have been involved in a few Secret Santas at work, or might have received some gifts that you already have that you don't need or you don't necessarily like. You can make use of these gifts by passing them on to someone else who will appreciate them more. Of course, be mindful of hygiene issues. If you're re-gifting cosmetics, don't open them and keep them sealed. The same for jewelry, don't wear them, just use common sense. And don't re-gift useless stuff that people won't like. However, don't neglect this option. It will save you some money and you can avoid unwanted stuff cluttering your home and then becoming waste later on. And these are the 5 ideas for Christmas gifts that don't cost a lot of money. Like I said in one of my previous videos, the amount of money you spend on gifts is not directly proportional to how much love and appreciation you feel for the person you're gifting them to. So don't feel like you have to break the bank in order to show your loved ones how much you care about them. Be smart about how you spend your money around the holiday season and allow yourself to enjoy the celebrations without creating unnecessary financial stress. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I release money-related content every week. If you'd like to watch more similar videos, I suggest you start with the 2 suggested on the screen now, which have been carefully selected to help you manage your money and your mind around it. So go check them out if you've got the time. That's it from me for today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!